When a man is always on your mind, but never calls, it means three things. Take a deep breath before you begin. Not because this will hurt, but because this will explain. Some people don't leave our lives loudly. They don't slam doors. They don't say goodbye. They simply become quiet. And strangely, that quiet can be louder than words. You wake up thinking about him. Not every morning, but often enough to notice. You don't even try to think about him. He just appears. In the middle of your day. In pauses between tasks. In moments when your phone lights up, and it isn't him. You tell yourself you're fine. You tell yourself you've accepted it. And yet, he stays on your mind. But he never calls. And that contradiction, presence in your thoughts, absence in your life, creates a question that quietly follows you everywhere. What does this mean? Tonight, let's answer that honestly. Not with false hope. Not with harsh judgment. But with truth that brings peace. Because when a man stays in your mind but stays silent in reality, it always means three things. And none of them are accidental. Hey everyone, welcome to Never Give Up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and select all, because every video can change your mindset. First meaning, there was a real emotional connection, even if it was never fully expressed. Your mind is not random. It does not cling to people without reason. It does not replay moments with someone who meant nothing. So the first thing you need to understand is this. You didn't imagine the connection. Something real happened. Maybe it was the way conversations felt effortless. The way silence didn't feel awkward. The way you listened, even briefly. The way you felt understood in a way that surprised you. Sometimes a connection doesn't last long. But it goes deep. And depth leaves marks. Here's something many people don't realize. A connection does not need a relationship label to be real. It only needs emotional recognition. And at some point, there was recognition between you. That's why he stays on your mind. But here's the harder layer of this meaning. The part that hurts but also heals. A connection can be real and still not be lived out. Some men feel deeply but act shallowly. Some men recognize emotional depth but don't know how to hold it. Some men sense something meaningful and step back, not forward. Why? Because depth demands responsibility. And not everyone is ready for that. So yes, the connection existed. But it stopped at the edge of action. And that unfinished edge is why your mind keeps returning there. Second meaning, his silence is about avoidance, not absence of feeling. When someone doesn't call, the mind immediately assumes one thing. He doesn't care. But that is not always true. Silence often has very little to do with lack of feeling. And a lot to do with emotional avoidance. Many men are taught how to pursue, impress, and distract. But not how to sit with feelings. Calling you would require him to face what he feels. Decide what he wants. Risk vulnerability. Answer emotional expectations. Be consistent. And if he is unsure, conflicted, or emotionally unprepared, silence becomes his escape. Avoidance feels safer than clarity. Not calling allows him to keep you in his thoughts without responsibility. Avoid difficult conversations. Delay decisions. Stay emotionally comfortable. So when you wonder, why doesn't he call? Understand this. Silence is often a choice made to protect himself, not to hurt you. But that doesn't make it harmless. Because while he avoids, you wait. And waiting quietly drains the heart. Third meaning, Your mind is seeking closure, not contact. This is the most important meaning. And it's the one that gives you your power back. You are not thinking about him because you need him. You are thinking because something was left unfinished. No clear ending. No honest conversation. No emotional resolution. And the human mind cannot rest in unanswered emotional space. So it revisits. The last message. The last meeting. The shift in energy. The moment things changed. Not to suffer, but to understand. Here's the truth many people resist at first. You don't miss him as much as you miss the certainty you never received. Your thoughts are trying to make sense of silence. But silence does not provide answers. Only decisions do. And this is where healing begins. When you stop asking silence to explain itself. Why this hurts more than rejection. Rejection is painful, but it's clear. Silence is confusing, and confusion lingers. Rejection says, "This is over." Silence says, "Maybe, maybe not." And maybe is where hope and pain coexist. That's why this situation feels heavier than it should. You're not grieving a loss. You're grieving an uncertainty. And uncertainty keeps the heart awake at night. What this situation is teaching you. Sometimes people enter our lives not to stay, but to reveal something. This experience may be showing you how deeply you can feel, how much clarity matters to you, how silence affects your peace, what kind of emotional presence you truly need. Not everyone we connect with is meant to walk the whole journey. Some are meant to show us where we deserve more. The moment everything shifts, there comes a quiet moment. Often late at night or early in the morning. When you realize something simple but powerful. If he wanted to reach out, he would. Not because he's perfect. Not because he has no fear. But because desire finds expression. And when someone consistently chooses silence, they are showing you their capacity. And capacity matters more than intention. Letting go without forcing it. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It means you stop checking your phone with expectation. You stop replaying old conversations. You stop translating silence into hidden meaning. You don't erase him from your memory. You remove him from your waiting. And waiting is the heaviest place to live emotionally. Final words for your heart. If a man stays on your mind but never calls, remember this. The connection was real. The silence is about his limitations. Your thoughts are asking for closure. And closure does not always come from another person. Sometimes it comes when you choose peace over possibility. You don't need to hate him. You don't need answers anymore. You only need to stop holding space for someone who isn't holding space for you. And when you do, something beautiful happens. Your mind quiets. Your heart steadies. And the space he once occupied becomes available for something healthier. Something mutual. Something present. Something real. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.